Very good. Be seated, please. Members of the jury, for the record, your request in writing was, can we get the court transcript for the defense cross and the state's redirect of Brook Paige? That was the request. The response was that a transcript, a written transcript, is not available, but we will have you return to the courtroom and have the court reporter read back the desired testimony. We agree that that's what we're here for. Okay. Madam Court Reporter, if you are prepared, if you would please do the read back.
Yes, sir. Okay. Can everyone hear me okay? Okay, if you can't, just let me know. Okay. And this is a cross-examination of, Brook Paige by Ms. Johnson. Question. Good morning, Ms. Paige. Answer. Good morning. Question. I am so very sorry, and I offer my condolences for Ariya. Answer. Question. You indicated on direct exam that you have known Rhonda Jewell for many years, it sounds like. Is that correct? Answer. Correct. Question. I think specifically your stepdad went to school with her. Answer. I think so, yes. Question. And then my understanding is that your family sort of reunited around 2017 or 2018 whenever your brother, Mrs. Jewell's son, graduated from high school together, correct? Answer. Yes. Question. It sounded like you guys all became very close friends. Answer. Yes. Question. My understanding is that she was really, tight with your family. Answer. Yes. Question. Would that be an accurate way to put that? Answer. Yes. Question. And there were times that you and your husband, Justice Paige, spent time with Mrs. Jewell and her husband and her family, correct? Answer. Yes. Question. And I think your parents may have also spent a lot of time with them, correct? Answer. Yes. There's a sidebar conference. Okay, continuing by Ms. Johnson. Question. Ms. Paige, as far as the family connection that you all had, there were times that you went to dinner with Rhonda Jewell and her family. Answer. Correct. Question. And I think there were times that you guys went on vacation with Rhonda and her family, correct? Answer. Correct. Question. So you knew Rhonda outside of the babysitting duties that she was performing for you for Ariya. Answer. Correct. Question. And you knew before she started keeping Ariya for you that she had kept other children, correct? Answer. Correct. Question. And my understanding is that she was actually keeping Stacy Pascal's twins and occasionally her daughter before she started keeping Ariya for you. Is that correct? Answer. Correct. Question. And I think my understanding is that she had to ask Stacy if it was okay if she kept Ariya on top of her children, correct? Answer. Correct. Question. So it was your understanding that most of the time Rhonda would have Ariya at Stacy's house, correct? Answer. Correct. Question. I think you indicated that your babysitter, your cousin, had to quit taking care of Ariya for other reasons, and that's when you asked Rhonda to be your babysitter, correct? Answer. Correct. Question. And you said you thought that was around May of 2024 or 2023. Answer. Correct. Question. Initially, whenever Rhonda started keeping your baby, Ariya, my understanding is that she was keeping her more often during the week. Is that correct? Answer. Can you re-ask that question? Question. Sure, it was poorly phrased. I'm sorry. Initially, when Rhonda started keeping Ariya, she was keeping her Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, or Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Do you remember how often she was keeping her originally? Answer. Yes, it was Monday through Thursday. Question. And so generally, she would pick Ariya up, as you described, and then take her to Stacy's house if she had Stacy's children those days. Answer. Correct. Question. During that, there were some days that she didn't actually have Stacy's children, correct? Answer. Correct. Question. So on those days, Rhonda would either keep Ariya around town running errands or take her back to her house. Is that correct? Answer. Correct. Question. So you said that she started keeping Ariya for you in May. At some point before July 19th, that schedule changed. Is that accurate of the days that Rhonda was keeping Ariya? Answer. The schedule changed, yes. Question. And my understanding is that she began keeping Ariya on Mondays and Wednesdays. Is that correct? Answer. Correct. Question. I'm sorry, was that a yes? Answer. Correct. Question. My understanding is that your mother-in-law, Mrs. Pamela Paige, started keeping Ariya for you on Tuesday and Thursdays, correct? Answer, correct. Question, so there were times when you went to Stacy Pascal's house to pick Ariya up, and there were other times you went to other locations to pick up Ariya, correct? Answer, yes, but no. Question, okay, what do you mean, but no? Answer, I mean, hardly ever it was a majority of the time was at Stacy's house. Question, the Monday before July 19th, which was a Wednesday, Rhonda Jewell had Ariya on that day, but did not have Stacy's twins, correct? Answer, I do not remember. Question, do you recall picking Ariya up from Rhonda at the home of Kaylee and Mike Rogers? Answer, I do. Question, do you recall if that was recently in time to this incident on July 19th? Answer, I remember doing it, but I don't remember exactly when. Question, and there were other occasions where Rhonda had Ariya at her own house and someone had to travel that 30-minute drive to pick her up, correct? Answer, correct. Question, we saw some text messages today, and you discussed those with Ms. Riaz-Dia. And my understanding is that you would frequently text Rhonda because she was a friend of yours and of your family's, correct? Answer, correct. And you guys would text about life in general, different subjects. Answer, correct. Question, when we saw the text message from 8/17 that said, just left or she just left, you testified that you believed that Rhonda was saying that Stacy had just left her house. Answer, correct. Question, there were times that Rhonda would be irritated with Stacy and would vent to you about the fact that she didn't always leave exactly when she said she was going to, correct? Answer, correct. Question, so there were times when Stacy Pascal would tell Rhonda, I need you to come early, I need you to be here early, but then she wouldn't, by Mr. Riaz-Dia, objection, Your Honor, hearsay, by the court response. By Ms. Johnson. My response is it goes to directly what she was saying as to what the text message was related to and how she knew that. By the court is hearsay. We'll allow that one, but let's avoid that. By Ms. Johnson, question. So there were times when Stacy would indicate to be there at a certain time and then would be later leaving. Answer, correct. Question, and Rhonda had discussed that with you? Answer, correct. Question, but because of the family relationship or family life relationship that you had with Rhonda, it wasn't unusual for you to just generally text her, correct? Answer, correct. Question, when you asked Rhonda to be a babysitter or nanny for your daughter, you had no concerns about her ability to give her care, correct? Answer, correct. Question, you felt that Ariya was safe with her. Answer, correct. Question, and you hadn't had any incidents up until July 19th that caused you to question that opinion, correct? Answer, correct. Question, you indicated that generally when Rhonda would pick up Ariya, you would be on the lookout for her and you would take Ariya out to the car, correct? Answer, correct. It sounds like you usually were the one who put Ariya in the car. Answer, correct. Question, and you buckled her seatbelt, the car seat into the seat? Answer, correct. Question, and then of course it's an infant carrier, so Ariya is buckled into the harness of the seat as well. Answer, correct. Question, and I think you said you usually put the baby bag on the floor, on the floorboard of the passenger side under the car seat she was in? Answer, correct. Question, usually Rhonda didn't get out of her car for the process? Answer, no, that's not correct. Question, that's not correct? Answer, no. Question, on this day, on July 19th, Rhonda didn't get out of the car? Answer, that's not correct. Question, did Rhonda come to your house on that day? Answer, no. Question, you guys had a brief conversation there while Rhonda's at your house? Answer, yes. Question, and then Rhonda had to leave so she could be on time to get to Stacy's, correct? Answer, yes. Question, when you placed Ariya in the car, she had the baby blanket in the car seat with her, correct? Answer, correct. Question, on the days that Rhonda had Ariya and she was not keeping Stacy's children, you had no objection to her running errands with her or taking her to other places, correct? Answer, correct. Question, when you asked Rhonda to be a caregiver for Ariya, you were familiar with the care that she had given to other children in this capacity. So I'm assuming you felt like she knew what, by Mr. Riaz-Dia, objection, Your Honor, by the court, basis for that is what, and there's a sidebar here. Give me one moment. Okay. And continuing on, by Ms. Johnson, question, Ms. Paige, I was simply asking because you were aware of Ms. Jewell being a nanny to other children, you knew that she knew what you were expecting of her when you asked her to take care of Ariya, correct? Answer, correct. Question, on this particular day, this was the earliest that Rhonda had ever picked up Ariya from you, is that correct? Answer, correct. Question, so she had to be there even earlier than usual? Answer, correct. Question, and then you said that you usually left your house Left your house at 1 to travel to Stacy's house to pick up Ariya? Answer, correct. Question, and you did the same thing on this day on July 19th? Answer, correct. Question, you talked about you knocked on the door and no one answered, correct? Answer, correct. At that time, you could hear the kids in the house making noise? Answer, correct. Question, and you could tell the TV was on? Answer, correct. Question, but no one came to the door? Answer, correct. Question, and then you rang the doorbell and no one still came to the door? Answer, correct. So you testified that you called Rhonda? Answer, correct. And you said, I'm here? Answer, correct. And then you said that she asked what door you were at? Answer, correct. Question, it sounds like you thought that was odd that she was asking you that because you always came to the front door? Answer, correct. Question, she stayed on the phone with you the whole time as she's walking through the house to open the door for you, correct? Answer, I don't know where she was at in the house. Question, okay, but she was on the phone with you as she's walking towards the door. Answer, correct. Question, you step inside the door and you said you took off your shoes? Answer, correct. At that time, you had your phone and your keys in your hand? Answer, correct. You also had the money in your hand that you were going to use to pay Ms. Jewell for her babysitting duties, correct? Answer, correct. Question, and you usually would pay her on Wednesday because that would be the end of the work week for you. Answer, correct. Question, and so as you walk into that door and you're taking off your shoes, that's when Ms. Rhonda pushed you to the side and started running out of the door. Answer, correct. And you said she was screaming your name over and over. Answer, correct. Question, so she was just saying, Brook, Brook? Answer, correct. Question, and she continued to do that as she ran all the way out of the front door to the vehicle. Answer, correct. Question, did you follow her off the porch or did you not leave the porch until she got to her vehicle? Answer, I followed her off the porch. Question, at some point you dropped your own cell phone and the things that were in your hand, correct? Answer, correct. Question, when you got to the car, you tell Rhonda to call 911, correct? Answer, correct. At that point, Rhonda runs back towards the house, correct? Answer, I don't know where she went. Question, and was it your impression that she was trying to follow your instructions to go call 911? Answer, yes. Question, ultimately, you ended up calling 911. Answer, yes. Question, was that because you just felt like this was taking too long and you needed to make the phone call? Answer, yeah. Question, fair to say that 30 seconds or less happened between you telling Rhonda to call 911 and you made the call yourself? Answer, I honestly don't know. Question, I'm sure your goal at that point was just to get someone there as quickly as possible. Answer, correct. Question, as you're on the phone with 911, Rhonda got Ariya out of the car, correct? Answer, correct. And Rhonda's standing there and she's holding Ariya. Answer, correct. Question, she's crying? Answer, correct. Question, and she's saying something, but you're not sure what she was saying? Answer, I do not remember. Question, and at some point you tell Rhonda to take Ariya inside or into the AC, correct? Answer, correct. And that's when you guys end up in the garage. Answer, correct. Question, when you got to the vehicle and you see Ariya there, Ariya's still in her car seat, correct? Answer, correct. Question, and her blanket is still in the same general area of where you had left it. Answer, correct. Question, and the baby bag is in the same area where it had been placed by you. Answer, correct. Question, generally, if Ariya was not awake in the morning by 7:30, 7:40, you're going to wake her up and get her ready for her day. Is that accurate to say? Answer, yes. Question, sometimes Ariya would wake up naturally on her own earlier than that. Answer, sometimes. Question, and sometimes you would have to wake her up? Answer, yes. Question, because you wanted her to be ready when Rhonda came to pick her up, because generally that's going to be a quick exchange, correct? Answer, correct. On this particular day, Ariya woke up around 6:30, is that correct? Answer, correct. And that is the conclusion of the cross-examination by Ms. Johnson, and I will read the redirect. One moment. Okay. And this is the redirect examination by Mr. Yazdia of Brook Paige. By Mr. Yazdia, question, Ms. Paige, follow-up questions. On July 19th of 2023, did the defendant get out of her vehicle when she came to your house to get Ariya? Answer, yes. Question, and where did she go when she got out of that vehicle? Answer, she went to the back door of her car to help me strap Ariya in. Question, so she was aware that obviously Ariya was being put in her vehicle. Answer, yes. Question, and she had been doing this for a while, picking up Ariya from your house? Answer, yes. Question, so this wasn't some weird day out of the ordinary where she's just coming by your house to get Ariya? Answer, correct. Question, this was something that you had paid her to do to be the nanny and the babysitter? Answer, correct. Question, when she left once again, Ariya and the baby bag were in the car? Answer, correct. Question, and the defendant was driving that car? Answer, correct. Question, is there anyone else in the car? Answer, no, and that is the conclusion of the redirect.
Members of the jury, you may now return back to the jury room to continue your deliberation.
All right.
Okay, we'll be in recess to await the jury's return.